Hello everyone, welcome to Canteen Cup. My name is Scott and today is just a little bit of a rant. Just some things I've been seeing, things that have been going on these past couple of months. And, I really do stand a little bit amazed. We live in a first world country and we have a lot, in fact, all our problems are first world problems, and yet we whine and complain and carry on. And what I'm talking about is the stuff going on with the COVID-19 pandemic. Everybody acts like it's the first pandemic that's ever happened. They act like it's the first time that they couldn't get all the meat they wanted. They can only get some of the meat they wanted. That they had to social distance, that they couldn't go out, and they're complaining. And I'm thinking, why are you complaining? I mean, you're eating. You're drinking. You can buy things. You can buy your food every day if you want. You can get meat. Yeah, you can't get as much, but you're getting meat. There's a lot of people in this world today that don't even get 3 meals a day, sometimes not even 2 meals a day. And the meal they get, is rice with maybe some other vegetable. There are a bunch of people in the world today that don't have access to clean drinking water. There are people today that live in shanties and sheds. And I'm not just talking about some little country far away. There's a large population that don't live anywhere near where we live. We're complaining that we can't get the things we want now, that we can't go partying and drinking. Well, there's people that can't even afford a drink. And we're complaining. And all I'm saying is that these are first world problems that we have today. Because we're eating 3 meals a day. We have electricity. We have air conditioning. We live in a home. And yes, even those that are unemployed, and right now the unemployment rate is high, but that's a temporary thing. And in between then, that the government is subsidizing your unemployment. You've gotten $1,200 a person. You've had supplemental unemployment insurance on top of your unemployment. Shoot, there are people today that are making more money on unemployment than they did when they were working. So come on, folks. This isn't that bad. This isn't that hard. Yeah, you got to stay home, but so what? It's not like you're missing meals. And if you are missing meals, it's probably your own fault because you weren't prepared. Just because you live in a first world country doesn't mean you don't prepare for interruptions. What we're seeing now, we've seen shortages. We had the Dust Bowl years in the 30s. We had World War II where everything was rationed so that we can support the men and women serving our country in a foreign land. There were shortages then. The Spanish flu pandemic in 1915 to 1918 killed thousands of people, millions of people. But we all got through it. Our parents got through it. Our grandparents got through it. And today, things are pretty easy today. I guess all I'm asking is that everybody, is just to remind you how lucky we are, especially if you live in the United States, in a first world country, that our problems really aren't that bad, and that the small sacrifice you have to make is indeed really small and is still probably better than most of the rest of the population of the world. So cheer up. This is temporary. It's not going to last forever. We may get hit again in the fall, but if we do, hopefully those of you that are watching my channel, those of you out there, are preparing now for the fall so that the fall will even be easier. It just amazes me, all the carryings on. And is this the last pandemic? No. We're gonna have maybe one in the fall, and then a couple of years down the road there'll be some other disease that'll pop up, and we'll have another pandemic. Will there always be plentiful food all the time? No, sometimes there won't be. But you prepare for that. Shoot, when I was growing up, you couldn't get fruits and vegetables year round like you can now. There were seasons. And we didn't have worldwide shipments of fruits and stuff. So, when it was an apple season, there weren't any apples until next year. You can get applesauce, but that's about it. So you had to wait for the season. So this is nothing new. This is, this is a walk in the park. And we all can do this. I know we can. And all I'm asking is that you look, you reflect upon this, and you reflect upon your opinions and attitudes on this, and take a good hard look at that. And really say, how hard am I really suffering through this? I mean, I'm here with you all. I mean, I completely quarantined for at least 6 weeks, and then got out a little bit here and there, and we're still mostly staying home. I've got plenty to do on my little homestead, but you all just need to take a break. You all need to thank the Lord for the things you got, and be grateful you're eating every day. Be grateful you're sitting in the air conditioning. Be grateful that you have internet, that you can watch this YouTube video, that you can send emails and FaceTime and all this other stuff. I mean, 30 years ago, maybe 35 years ago, there wasn't internet, there wasn't emails, there wasn't text messages, there wasn't FaceTime, there wasn't Facebook, MySpace, or whatever. If you wanted to contact somebody, either it was a long distance landline phone call, and when I was young, if you went more than about 2 cities over, that was long distance, or you wrote a letter. So be thankful. Thank the Lord for the good things you have, and all the good stuff that's happening. Yes, this is a little bit of a trying time, but it's not that trying. We're not really suffering. We're not starving. Yeah, we don't get everything we want when we go to the store, but we get what we need. And I hope everybody just kind of keeps that in mind, and hopefully we'll persevere, push through this, that we will succeed, and that we will prevail, and that 6 months, a year from now, we'll all kind of go back to normal. I mean, look at gas prices right now, $1.70. We haven't seen those prices in about 17 years. So, I mean, it's not all bad. So everybody just hang in there. I'm hoping for you. But, before you get into that whiny mode, think about all that you have, versus the things you don't have. And just be thankful for them. I'm thankful. Do I have everything I want? No. Do I have all the foods I want? No, but I have plenty. I have enough. And I'm grateful. I thank the Lord every night for all the stuff I have. I feel very fortunate. So that's all I got. Just a little bit of a rant. I don't normally rant, but I read the news and stuff, and I see all this stuff going on. It just aggravates me. I hope you all are with me in that you're thankful for what you have, and grateful that this is really a low level of tolerance that we have to persevere through. This is not that hard. So that's all I got. Hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's staying well, staying safe, not getting sick. Practice your social distancing, for what it's worth. Do the things you need to do to take care of your family. So stay safe and stay secure, and we'll see you.